Okay, I also wanted to make a video about things that annoy me, pet peeves, if you will, but sometimes not so much. I just wanted to give a little list of them. One, my little brother. He annoys the crap out of me. I love him, but he annoys me to death. I sometimes think that's his purpose in life. Thankfully, he's moved out of the house. He's living with my dad now. Um, every single one of us is old enough to live on our own, but my sister and older brother are the only ones who actually did it. Uh, but there's another one that really gets to me, and I always hear it, is when people say pronounce Nevada as Nevada. Now, I realize that is the proper, closer at least to the proper Spanish pronunciation of the name, but it's not Nevada, it's Nevada. I especially hate it when on CSI hearing Grissom say it like that. And this is now people in Nevada call it Nevada, especially if they live in Las Vegas. Um, there's it's the fact if I always point to if we have to call everything by its Spanish pronunciation, it would be there would be Amarillo, Texas, not Amarillo. I don't like that complete terrible way to pronounce it, but you know, it's done there, and it's just my same standard applies to Nevada uh, in a lot of senses. There's also another annoyance is whenever anybody calls San Francisco Northern California. It's just no, that's Central California. But it seems to be people's general assumption that north of San Francisco, you can go 2 hours north of San Francisco and hit the Oregon border, which is impossible because there's a whole heck of a lot of state of California still left to go. Um, they don't seem to realize that north of Sacramento and San Francisco, there is this whole conservative part of California that is often overlooked, of course, probably because it is conservative. But there's the big cities are Redding and Chico, and maybe people have heard of Wairika because of its interesting little palindrome that one can make of Wairika Bakery. Um, but there's also, I'm sure people have heard of Eureka, or at least Humboldt County. I live in Humboldt County right now. I grew up in Shasta County, where Redding is. But Humboldt County. Humboldt County, though, is internationally famous for the wrong reasons. Well, yeah, I realize that there are a lot of pot smokers here, but that isn't by far the majority of people here, and in fact, that would probably mainly be in Eureka and Arcata, the two kind of cities, the two big cities. Otherwise, it's a very conservative county. It's quite liberal in Arcata, and I'm glad. Don't allow big businesses in. Walmart is not allowed in Humboldt County. That's quite awesome. But yeah, that's another thing of living in Humboldt County. People thinking that I might follow the what Humboldt County is. I remember when I was in high school and I happened to tell some of my schoolmates where my mom was planning on moving after I graduated, which was directly after I graduated. We moved over here so she could go back to school because Reading only has a junior college. Here we've got a university, so she could go back to school, get her bachelor's, move up to her master's, and it's well, we had a choice, Chico or Humboldt. And, well, Chico only has a good climate. I hate Chico. Anybody who watches from Chico, remember I grew up in Reading, and Reading hates Chico. End of story. But I doubt there's anybody watching from Chico, anyways, because well, that would be interesting. But yeah, that they when I told them, they said, Oh, I know why you're going there. Just that sort of laughing type of thing. That's just I don't like being associated with that sort of thing. I don't smoke anything. Uh, that's just it. I'm allergic to secondhand cigarette smoke. Pot smoke smells like skunks. I'm not going to get near that. Not even not cigarette smoke either. There's also the fact that I hate the taste of alcohol. I'm deathly afraid of needles and stuff. I just figure there's enough keeping me from ever doing drugs, and I'm glad about it too, because it's just there are a bit of addictive personalities in my family. Uh, it's smokers are in my family, but I could see where some of them could go into other areas, and I'm just glad that I'm not going to. Uh, yeah, they generally think that because, well, long hair, and, well, I didn't have long hair in high school, but, well, long hair and live in Humboldt, but long hair with a deep voice, because this darn thing, I can't get it to work. Uh, I'm, yeah, I'm also annoyed by whenever I say my name, people automatically think I'm saying it something else, maybe slightly similar, but when I say Ave, they go, Eve? It's just Ave. A, not E. There's a complete difference there. Well, it's not incredibly different, but it's different enough. I can understand with my, uh, well, my allergies I've had my entire life. They might think I'm pronouncing things differently, but I'm not with that. But anyways, this video is getting kind of long, and I'm running out of things to say. So, uh, sorry for boring you. If you liked it, okay, thank you.